What if I told you she's already telling you everything, you're just not seeing it? Every glance, every smile, every small touch, none of it is random. Women communicate in ways most men completely miss. And the truth is, the difference between confusion and confidence in dating often comes down to one thing: understanding her silent signals. Welcome to Woman's Secret Signals, the channel where we decode what she really means, without the guesswork, without the mixed signals, and without the frustration. If you've ever wondered why she gets closer, then pulls away, why she touches you, but says nothing, or how to tell if she truly likes you without asking directly, you're in the right place. Because here, we break down the psychology of attraction, body language, and emotional behavior so you can stop overthinking and start understanding. This isn't about manipulation. It's about awareness. It's about reading the moment, respecting boundaries, and recognizing when genuine connection is happening right in front of you. So if you're ready to finally understand what she's been silently showing you all along, make sure you subscribe and let's start decoding her signals. In the world of relationships, words are only one part of the conversation. Much of what we feel, desire, and trust is communicated without speaking, and one of the most powerful forms of this unspoken communication is touch. When a woman is comfortable with your touch, it's not, nor is it something to take lightly. It reflects a deeper psychological process rooted in trust, emotional safety, and growing attraction. Touch is one of the earliest forms of human connection. From the moment we are born, we rely on physical contact to feel secure and cared for. As adults, that need doesn't disappear, it simply becomes more selective. This is why not everyone is allowed into someone's personal space. When a woman allows you to touch her, whether it's a light tap on the arm, a hug, or holding hands, it signals that she feels safe in your presence. But comfort with touch doesn't happen instantly. It builds over time through consistent behavior. Your tone of voice, body language, respect for boundaries, and emotional intelligence all play a role. If she senses that your intentions are genuine and not forced, her guard naturally lowers. This creates a space where touch feels natural rather than intrusive. It's also important to understand that comfort is subtle. She may lean slightly closer, not pull away when your hands brush, or even initiate small touches herself. These are quiet but powerful signals. They indicate that she's not only okay with your presence, she's beginning to enjoy it. In this section, remember this key idea: touch is not just physical, it's emotional. When a woman is comfortable with your touch, she's showing you that she trusts you enough to let you into her personal world. And in the language of love psychology, that's where real attraction begins. Trust is the foundation of every meaningful relationship, and when it comes to physical touch, it plays an even more critical role. A woman doesn't become comfortable with someone's touch simply because of attraction. It's because she feels emotionally secure. That sense of security is built through consistency, respect, and authenticity over time. When a woman trusts you, her body language begins to change in subtle but noticeable ways. She becomes more relaxed around you. Her posture opens up, her movements become less guarded, and she no longer feels the need to create distance. This physical ease is a direct reflection of her internal state. She doesn't feel threatened, judged, or pressured. One important thing to understand is that trust removes tension. If your presence feels predictable in a positive way, meaning you're respectful, calm, and emotionally stable, her mind stops going into defense mode. Instead of analyzing your intentions, she starts to experience the moment. That's when touch becomes natural rather than something she has to think about. For example, a light touch on the shoulder during a conversation might not seem like a big deal, but if she doesn't pull away, or better yet, leans into it, that's a strong sign. It means she's not just tolerating the contact, she's comfortable with it. Over time, these small moments build a deeper connection, where physical closeness feels effortless. It's also crucial to avoid rushing this process. Trying to force physical closeness before trust is established can have the opposite effect. It can create discomfort and even damage the connection. Patience is key. When trust is genuine, comfort follows naturally. The deeper message here is simple. When a woman is at ease with your touch, it's not just about physical attraction, it's a reflection of emotional trust. And when trust and attraction align, that's when a relationship begins to truly grow. Attraction is often thought of as something instant, something you either feel or you don't. But in reality, attraction is a process, and psychology plays a major role in how it develops. When a woman becomes comfortable with your touch, it's not just a sign of trust, it's also a strong indicator that attraction is growing on a deeper, subconscious level. From a psychological perspective, touch activates emotional responses in the brain. It releases chemicals like oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, which creates feelings of closeness and connection. This is why even small, casual touches can feel meaningful when there's underlying attraction. They're not just physical gestures, they're emotional triggers. When attraction is present, touch starts to feel different. It lingers a little longer. It becomes more intentional, yet still natural. A simple handshake might turn into a brief moment of eye contact. A friendly hug might feel warmer and more personal. These subtle shifts are signs that the connection is evolving from neutral to something more intimate. Another important aspect is mutual awareness. When a woman is attracted to you, she becomes more conscious of physical proximity. She may position herself closer to you, mirror your movements, or find small reasons to initiate touch, like brushing lint off your shirt or playfully nudging you. These actions aren't random. They're driven by a subconscious desire to build closeness. It's also worth noting that attraction and comfort feed into each other. The more comfortable she feels, the easier it is for attraction to grow. And the stronger the attraction becomes, the more natural physical touch feels. It creates a positive cycle where both emotional and physical connection deepen over time. The key takeaway from this section is this: when a woman is comfortable with your touch, it's not just about trust anymore, it's about emotional chemistry. It's her subconscious mind saying that she enjoys your presence, feels connected to you, and is open to something deeper developing between you. While comfort with touch can signal trust and attraction, it's important to understand that not every physical interaction carries the same meaning. One of the biggest mistakes people make in relationships is overinterpreting signals or assuming that comfort automatically equals romantic interest. This is where emotional awareness and observation become essential. Every individual has a different comfort level when it comes to physical touch. Some women are naturally more expressive and may touch others casually as part of their personality. Others may be more reserved and selective. This is why context matters. It's not just about whether she allows touch, it's about how, when, and with whom. For example, if she's comfortable with your touch, but behaves the same way with everyone else, the signal may be more about her personality than specific attraction. But if her behavior around you is noticeably different, more engaged, more attentive, more responsive, then the meaning becomes much clearer. Consistency and exclusivity are key indicators. Another important factor is reciprocity. If you initiate small, respectful touches and she responds positively or even initiates touch herself, that's a strong sign of mutual comfort. But if her responses are neutral, hesitant, or inconsistent, it's important to slow down and reassess. Respecting these subtle cues shows emotional intelligence and maturity. It's also crucial to pay attention to boundaries. Comfort should never be assumed. It should be observed and respected in real time. If she pulls away, stiffens, or seems uncertain, those are clear signs to give space. True attraction grows in an environment where both people feel safe and respected, not pressured. In this section, the key message is balance. Yes, comfort with touch can be a powerful sign, but only when interpreted correctly. By staying aware, patient, and respectful, you avoid misunderstandings and allow the connection to develop naturally and authentically. As we reach the final part, it's important to understand that touch is not the goal. It's the result of a deeper emotional connection. When used respectfully and naturally, touch can strengthen a bond, deepen attraction, and create a sense of closeness that words alone cannot achieve. But the key to this is intention. Respectful touch always comes from a place of awareness. It's not about trying to impress or force intimacy. It's about responding to the moment. When you're genuinely present, emotionally engaged, and attentive to her comfort, touch becomes something that flows naturally rather than something you have to think about. One of the most powerful ways to build this connection is through gradual progression. It starts small, a light touch during a laugh, a reassuring hand on the shoulder, a brief moment of contact that feels natural. Over time, as trust and attraction grow, these moments evolve into more meaningful forms of physical closeness. The process feels effortless because it's built on mutual comfort. Equally important is emotional alignment. Physical touch without emotional connection feels empty, but when the two are in sync, it creates a powerful sense of intimacy. This is when holding hands feels significant, when a hug feels like more than just a gesture. It feels like understanding, warmth, and connection all at once. It's also worth remembering that the strongest attraction comes from making someone feel safe to be themselves. When a woman feels that she can trust you, not just physically, but emotionally, she naturally opens up. And in that space, touch becomes a shared experience rather than a one-sided action. To conclude, when a woman is comfortable with your touch, it's a sign of something meaningful, but it's also a responsibility. It means you've created a space of trust and attraction. Handle it with care, respect, and authenticity, and that connection has the potential to grow into something truly deep and lasting.